Welcome to another episode of Cocktails and Tea. I am your host, Cherie. What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all holding up? I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody is healthy and staying in the house. Amen. Okay, save lives. Stay your ass in the house. All right. But baby, what exactly is life right now? Like, what happened? It felt like it all just like escalated so fucking quick. But anyway, you know, just gonna get your cocktails ready. We're just gonna get right into it at this moment. Just gonna get your cocktails ready because 2020 is ghetto as fuck. And she has an entire attitude. And we must damn discuss. Yes, we must discuss because I just can't. I absolutely cannot. Even though I have no choice but to. Because we stuck in the house until the 4th of when the fuck ever. Like, nobody knows. Okay, they keep pushing it back 2 weeks and then 2 more weeks and then, honey, we just don't know at this point. But anyway, just gonna get your cocktails ready. Okay? 2020 has an attitude and we must damn discuss. All right, today I'm just sipping on some wine with a splash of, Merlot. I'm sipping on Merlot with a splash of bourbon. And by splash, I mean like 2 ounces worth of bourbon. Okay, baby, this is an entire pandemic. This is an entire pandemic. Okay, just judge mama. Okay, judge mama. I don't have nowhere to be tomorrow. Okay. Moving on. Honey, 2020 has an entire fucking attitude. I mean, I really just don't understand. She has an entire attitude as if we slept with her man, honey, or owe her money. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. Just think about it. Already this year, we almost had World War III because Chester Cheeto, okay, is out in these streets assassinating foreign leaders as if we don't have 3 branches of government in this country, you know, thus giving you checks and balances, you know, just like, fuck the Constitution, how you feel about it, you know, but he almost got us into World War III, all right, then Australia was on fire. I think we forgot about that. Australia was on fire until, what, March? They didn't get Australia fixed until March. They didn't extinguish all the fires until March. Sad. This is sad because we ain't hear no more about it. We didn't hear no more about it. Let's see what else. Tragic helicopter accident involving Kobe Bryant and 8 other people, including his beautiful daughter. Rona. That's what I call the coronavirus, honey. Rona has been spreading like wildfire all over the world. And honey, everything I just named just happened in January. Literally, everything I just named just happened in January. And now here we all are. Quarantined as fuck. What happened? Baby, but first, before I go in, I just want to say thank you to all the people on the front line. Thank you to all the nurses and doctors and custodians and pharmacists and grocery store workers and distribution workers and truck drivers, delivery drivers, mailmen, honey, all essential workers, first responders, everybody. And I think it's a goddamn shame that in a first world country, honey, doctors and nurses still do not have the PPE that they need in order to save the lives of the American people. The shit is insane. This supposed to be a first world country and we supposed to be so great. Chester Cheeto and the Terror Squad, that's why I call his crew. Honey, Chester Cheeto and Terror Squad have goddamn press conference every day telling us how amazing we are as a country, honey. No shade as a person in this country. I hope you see just how much this country care about you. Just how much Chester Cheeto give a fuck. Like, what else did he have to do, honey, at this point? What else? What else this man have to do? This grown ass toddler. What else do he have to do to show you that he don't give a fuck about none of us at this point? Not just brown people, black people, women, Muslims. He don't care about none of y'all. None of us. Anyway, honey. But God, it's almost like God collectively, like he set us all the fuck down, the entire world the fuck down in unison, honey. Like Rona, baby, I'm shook and shocked at Rona right now. I am shook and shocked. I just can't believe this. This has been what I've been quarantining for like 6 weeks now. And baby, when I say I've been titties free for all 6 of them weeks, judge your mama. Again, judge your mama. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Honey, titties have been hanging low and swinging to a damn fro for 6 weeks. Unapologetically, okay? Again, judge your mama. All right? But the shit is weird. It's almost like 6 weeks ago, I went to sleep and woke up in a Stephen King novel. You know, it's almost like I went to sleep and woke up in an episode of Twilight Zone. And the episode got the audacity, the same episode got the audacity to replay over and over again every goddamn day. Every goddamn day. This shit is, you know, baby. Let me see, hold on. This shit is insane, honey. I don't want to play no more. You know, I just really don't want to play no more. Jordan Peele, get Jordan Peele on the phone. Honey, I don't want to play no more. Stephen King, what is this? What's the ending? What's the end game? You know, we are living in uncertain and unprecedented times at this moment, honey. When I say it took me all 6 of those weeks to even wrap my brain around like what I was experiencing and witnessing and feeling and honey, not feeling. I mean, just a roller coaster of emotions. You know, I work as a server, honey. We're furloughed until further notice. And while like the uncertainty of how I'm gonna feed myself and how I'm gonna pay my bills and shit is heavy as fuck. Unpopular opinion, I don't miss work. Nope, not even a little bit. Nope. I miss my coworkers. I miss making money every day, coming home with a handful of cash. I miss that, yes. I miss socializing and making my coworkers laugh. I miss my Spanish lessons with my coworkers. My coworkers are teaching me Spanish, and I miss that. Shout out to Sonia Dose. I miss y'all. Thank you for teaching me my little Spanish that I know. But besides that, honey, I don't miss work. I don't miss the bullshit that come with serving. No, I don't. I give you an example of what I don't miss. True story. I had a guest come in, and this child of God, this baby looked me in my damn eyes and said these words to me. She said, excuse me, but the frozen cappuccino, is it bitter? Is it hot? Is it cold? True story. This baby looked me in my eyes and asked me, was a frozen cappuccino bitter, hot, or cold? I don't miss that shit. I don't miss that. I mean, at that point, like, what do you tell her? You know, like, so many thoughts is going through my head. Like, ma'am, you should really be suing the school system at this moment. Like, for real. Because that, like, the word is in the frozen. It's cold, ho. Like, I'm telling you, it's just, I can't. I don't miss that. I don't miss that. I miss the money. And some, S-O-M-E, some, S-O-M, goddamn E, some of my coworkers. And I miss the money. but I don't miss the bullshit that comes with serving. Not at all. Or the bullshit that comes with working for a corporation. Don't miss that either. But again, unpopular opinion. Y'all out here protesting and shit. We're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk about that too. Anyway, why the fuck can't y'all stay in the house though? Speaking of that, like why can't you just sit the fuck down somewhere? In real life, like stay in the house, save lives. Simple. Stay home, save lives. I just really don't understand what else you need to hear. Stay home, save lives. I really just don't understand, honey. Just sit down somewhere, read a book, pick up a hobby. You know, go within, honey. Find yourself. Play with yourself, hell. Just stay in the goddamn house. Please and thank you. Humanity at large, okay? We thank you. Stay in the damn house. You know, people not respecting the stay-at-home orders. Churches not respecting the stay-at-home orders. Honey, pastors dropping like flies. You know, with the church thing, here's my thing. I grew up in church. And for the life of me, see, this is why I feel like religion it can be dangerous. Because of situations like this. Because not everybody has discernment. We would like to think that everybody has, because my mom used to say, yeah, Cherie, you know, God also gives you common sense. But mama, like, no shade, I don't know no more. You know, not saying that God make mistakes and stuff. I'm just saying some things may be an oversight. Like maybe, you know, he had his intern or something, you know, make certain people. You know, I don't fucking know. You know, you ever just look at people and be like, you know, God must have went to sleep. He just be making anybody, never mind. Let me sit, hold on. But, you know, God, like, not everybody has discernment, honey. Not everybody has good discernment, okay? And, like, you in church, don't you teach that the kingdom of God is within you? Did I miss something? I could have sworn that's one of the things, one of the sayings. That's what we say. That's what you tell people in church, is that God is everywhere. God is in you, and the kingdom of God is in you. So why, in the words of Larry Reed, why in the whole heaven and hell are you congregating at church, baby? This is the time for churches to maybe think about a tech ministry. I don't know. Maybe this is time for you to get on Faxbook. Because some of y'all don't even know how to say Facebook. Faxbook. You know, maybe it's the time for you to expand some things. You know, the internet is not all bad and scary. Yeah, it's some fuck people on here, but it's fuck people in the world. Let's just be real. You know, but maybe it's time for you to update your ministries a little bit. Just come on online for a little while. It's for a spell. You know, you'll understand it better by and by. Okay, moving on. Let's see. What else? Honey, baby, I only leave the house once a week. And that's for, like, essentials, like groceries, weed, you know, essential shit. Because I'm not, and I get my groceries delivered now. Because I'm not just about to play Russian roulette with Rona. You know, Rona is just out here moving like we owe her money. And somebody please pay up. I want to go back to socializing with human beings. I'm self-quarantining. I mean, by choice. Because, you know, when you quarantine with other people, that, you know, the other person is also responsible. You know, because if they out here doing whatever the fuck they want to do, then you're also at risk. So at this moment, I don't leave these four walls. I'm the only person that comes in these four walls. And it's by choice. If I had my way at this moment, I would be in Virginia. With my family. Because I'm longing to be with them right now. Especially Finding out that my father has cancer and lung cancer at that, especially knowing that Rona attacks the lungs. You know, I want to be at home with my family, getting on my mama nerves, plucking it, because she working from home. So I could just pluck her nerves while she on phone calls and shit. Getting on my sister nerves, plucking my daddy nerves. I just, you know, now I'm just in here alone, getting on my own goddamn nerves. You know, but whatever. This too shall pass. I'm healthy. And I'm still here, so whatever. You know, I don't think people realize just how real Rona is. You know, what, a couple months ago, people were saying, oh, it's just like the flu. The flu is killing X, Y, and Z. Well, I don't know. We only shut shit down one time in history because of the flu, and that was like over 100 years ago. So, that theory is shot shit, huh? Listen to me. Rona is real, and Rona don't give a single solitary fuck about you, your social status, honey, how many followers you have, how famous you are, how poor you are, how rich you are, maybe your tax bracket. She don't care. She don't care. I know they out here pushing this narrative that is disproportionately affecting black and brown, well, black people, brown people too. But it's affecting everybody, all of us. And this, I just don't think this is the time to make it a race thing. So yes, bring awareness to the fact that we are that we're dying at higher rates. However, don't everything affect us disproportionately in this country? Everything. And it's not something that we did. Not all the time. This notion that because we're smoking and we're drinking, this is like, that's bullshit. Okay, because everybody out here dying. Everybody. No matter your age, no matter your race, Rona don't care. And so y'all can believe that only black people is out here dying if you want to. It's everybody. Okay? You know, and I'm not even gonna get started on that Surgeon General with his, help your abuelas and your big mamas and all this stuff, as if we don't understand you saying save your grandparents. You know, we don't need you talking down to us, big dog. We understand. We get it. You see how I just called you big dog? I'm sure you wouldn't like that. I'm sure you would want some type of respect, being that you the Surgeon General of the United States, huh? Well, respect is the bare minimum, honey. And that also requires reciprocity. I'm not saying that you disrespect people, brown and black people, but I'm saying it didn't feel respectful at all. What's next? Maybe I just feel like it's a laundry list of stuff. Like 2020 is very, very ghetto. Like, it's just so much shit just happening. Like, when I got an intentions book, and baby, when I say not one of the shit that I'm experiencing at this current moment, I wrote down in my intentions book for 2020 and beyond. But whatever, here we all are. The protesters. What? Why? First, for me, you protesters, I just want to say that, first of all, obviously, y'all just really don't believe shit stink till you smell it, huh? You just really got to smell the shit to know that it's shit. Okay, whatever. But maybe your argument or your protest was null and void for me when you was out there with masks and gloves on. Yeah, no one believes you. Sorry, I don't believe that you believe that it's safe. mostly because y'all got masks and gloves on. Honey, if it's so safe to return to work and to reopen the country, then by all means, remove the mask. What you need the masks for? Remove the masks, remove the gloves. What you scared of? But what I am loving, honey, is how New York Governor, Andrew Cuomo got y'all all the way together. When I say he gathered y'all and told y'all, well, there's plenty jobs as essential workers. Maybe you should go and get a job as an essential worker. And you know what? I agree. It's a job. You able to feed your family and get your argument? And let me say something else about protesting, because to see them protesting with semi-automatic weapons was like, word. And you know, Cap still is not able to play because he peacefully, silently protests. He simply kneeled. And you have motherfuckers protesting in public with semi-automatic weapons, as if this country already don't have a problem with mass shootings. Baby, there was a tweet that, that really, 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 really touched me. Well, it didn't really touch me, but I was just like, yes, bitch, exactly. But this is what the tweet say. White privilege is violating the governor's executive order and standing on the Capitol steps with assault weapons and guns without being fined or tear gassed by police. Yet black and brown Detroiters were fined $1,000 for going to the park. Yep. Because I know if Black Lives Matter folks was out there with guns, protesting with semi-automatic weapons like that, y'all would have an entire girl. Anyway, moving out. The other thing I want to talk about is like the leadership from the top, or the lack thereof. It is a goddamn shame that the President of the United States are telling governors that they should be leaders and step up and find their own test kits, coronavirus test kits. I mean, I really don't like saying coronavirus. Like, to me, when I say it, all I hear is fucking Cardi B. Like, in the back of my head, that's all I hear is Cardi B. Yeah, so I just call it the Rona. I call it Rona. But the fact that governors have to, like, this is a pan-fucking-demic, which means globally. That's what pandemic means, global. So this is a worldwide virus. It's just insane that they have no guidance from the White House whatsoever. I'm not even gonna get started on who the World Health Organization, because yes, they fucked up. They did. But Chester, you fucked up too. I think you fucked up big time. I want to say you fucked up a little bit more, in my opinion, because the United States got their first case of coronavirus on January 19th. But so did South Korea. And I'm gonna read you the numbers so you can feel where I'm coming from when I say that Chester fucked up. Yeah, World Health Organization, yeah, they dropped the ball. And CDC, yeah, they could have did more. However, comma, did you or did you not defund them? You know, and did you or did you not disband the pandemic response team that B Boogie, that's what I call Barack Obama, that B Boogie set up in 2014 in December? Did you? Some of this could have been avoided. We could have been semi-prepared, honey. He liked to say that no one knew. That's bullshit. There are countless, first of all, there are countless folks that have predicted. Now, I know a lot of people don't believe in mediums or whatever the fuck, but, or prophets. There are prophets that have also predicted, that wrote books about it. Okay? Not only that, you have, again, I mentioned B Boogie, Barack Obama, when the Ebola crisis happened, said that there will come a time where there'll be a pandemic and that it could be airborne. And here we fucking are. And this fool disbanded the office in 2018. The pandemic response team. Just think how far ahead we probably would have been. But anyway, here are the numbers. So like I said, South Korea and the United States, we both got our first case of coronavirus on the same day, January 19th. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp, my bad. Moving on. Let's see. I'm gonna call South Korea's numbers out first. South Korea has total cases. They have 10,728 total cases. Total deaths, they have 242 total deaths. Total people recovered, 8,717. And active cases, 1,769. Now on to the United States. Now let me remind you that South Korea jumped into action right away. United States didn't jump into action until March, like the second, third week in March. And so here are our numbers. Total cases in the United States of coronavirus is 987,160 total cases of coronavirus right now. Total deaths is 55,413. Total recovered, 118,781. Thank God for that. But active cases right now, we have 812,966 active cases right now in the United States of coronavirus, compared to the 1,769 in South Korea. Granted, I get it, country size, all that good shit comes into play, but also how quick they responded makes a huge difference in the lives that could have been saved. Shit is disgusting. It is disgusting. It is disgusting. The governors, I think a lot of the governors have done a good job. However, Carl, the governors that want to reopen, well, by the time this come out, have already reopened, with Texas and Georgia, to be exact. Shame on you. Shame on you. Especially in Georgia, y'all haven't seen a decrease in nothing. But shout out to the governors that are doing the right thing. The governors that have made pacts, because there's no leadership at the top. So they made their own pacts saying, you know, that they're gonna collectively, especially the states that are bordering. That makes sense to me. States that are bordering each other, coming together and figuring out, because if you have one state where I give you Louisiana and Texas, because I told you Texas is reopening. But Texas and Louisiana, they border. So if Louisiana is still under stay-home order, but Texas, they're free to move about, and they go from state to state. Anyway, it is insane. I think reopening too soon is a deadly mistake. A deadly mistake, but you know, there's one governor in particular I just wanna highlight his actions. I think what he did was smart. Especially since homeboy at the top really just don't give a fuck about none of us. I just want to shout out the governor of Maryland and the first lady of Maryland. Cheers to y'all for taking matters into their own hands, honey. Governor Larry Hogan and his wife, First Lady of Maryland, Yumi Hogan, they took matters to their own hands and got their own test kits from South Korea. The First Lady is of South Korean descent, and she was very, very instrumental, apparently, in they got 500,000 test kits, which, I mean, shout out to him, man, like, because that's part of the problem, too, is that we don't have enough test kits, not nearly as many tests. All of this is just insane. I just really can't believe that this is life right now. I really can't believe that this is really what we're going through. But there's a quote from Governor Larry Hogan, and I just want to read to you. And may I point out that Larry Hogan is a Republican governor. And when you got one of your own out here calling you out and about to jump and ship, like this, says a lot. It says a lot. And so, but this is what Governor Larry Hogan had to say. The administration made it clear over and over again that they want the states to take the lead, and we have to go out and do it ourselves. And that's exactly what we did. So shout out to him, even though Chester Cheeto is really highly upset with him with doing that, honey. But he probably, he has saved lots of lives with those test kits. A lot of lives will be saved with those test kits. So shout out to him for that. But did y'all hear what Chester Cheeto said at his press conference? When it's not funny, but this fool said so we all could hear him. This is why maybe they should not. I don't even want to say that they shouldn't record. This is like you stuck in between a rock and a hard place, because I don't want to say that they shouldn't record these press conferences and stream it live so we can see it, because I don't trust them enough for them to pre-record this shit. But I don't know. Is he doing more damage? Because the fact that everybody at this moment the fact that people have to tell people to not ingest or inject disinfectant, Lysol, or bleach. The fact, even though, Lord have mercy, it is written on the label. The fact that people, experts, companies at this moment have to say that is insane. Because Chester Cheeto stood his orange ass at that podium and had the nerve, honey, had the audacity to be serious and tell people or suggest that ejecting and or ingesting disinfectant could kill the coronavirus. What? I can't even say it. It's just stupid. It's asinine. It's dumb. The fact that we are smarter than him and we know we smarter than him. It's just, baby, bring B Boogie back. Why can't we just bring B Boogie back? There should be some type of loophole, some type of clause, and we can vote on which president we want to bring back in a time of crisis. Because I vote B Boogie right now. Because my God, my God, my God, my God, it's insane. To me, what's even more crazy is the fact that he's low-key like hyping up the protesters, like tweeting, liberate this state and liberate that state. And they had the nerve to, when he tweeted, liberate my home state of Virginia, then in the same tweet, speak of the Second Amendment. That's like fear-mongering, like, it's insane. It's insane. It's insane that people are protesting because they feel like their freedoms are being taken away, and that the folks that, there's a tweet that speaks about how I feel about this, and it's from D.L. Hughley. It's a D.L. Hughley tweet, and you know, this D.L. Hughley tweet says it all as far as the folks that's out here feeling like their freedoms have been taken away, which isn't, you can go outside, bitch. You know, you just can't really go to work right now. And that's to save your life, you know. But there's this tweet that D.L. Hughley, that he tweeted out the other day that just kind of, you know, made you say, as his caption would say. But this is his tweet. In a country where slavery was legal for a couple of 100 years, it's ironic some are resentful of their freedom being taken away for a couple of months. And I have to say, no lies were told there at all. And it's no mistake that those states like, you know, Georgia and Texas and everything, they want to open up, reopen barbershops and hair salons and tattoo parlors and nail salons and body art studios and bowling alleys and gyms and fitness centers and massage parlors. You know, all I'm saying is, you know, it's very strategic that they're only opening up certain things, certain places where certain demographic of folks frequent. Especially hearing reports that certain demographic of folks are disproportionately affected by coronavirus. You know, not that I'm a conspiracy theorist or nothing, but, you know, my spidey senses are saying that, you know, there's no mistake that barber shops and salons and nail salons and and let me explain something to you. Just because it's open, just because they're reopening some things don't mean you gotta go. Some of y'all will attend the opening of an envelope, and I'm telling you, it'll kill you. So by all means, like, you know, nobody needs their hair done that bad. Like nobody nowhere. Especially, there's like, where you gonna go? No concerts, no sporting events, no basketball, no football. I hate to break it to you, America. I don't think it's gonna be no football. I'm gonna tell you why in a little later, but I don't think it's gonna be football this year. I really don't. Just go on and relax yourself, you know. But I'm gonna say this to people that look like me. People that don this beautiful thing called melanin. You stay your ass in the house. Don't go. You do not have to go to the nail salon, to the hair salon, to the barber shop. You will be okay. You will be okay for a little while. You will be okay. Just sit on tight. You dying to get your hair done, honey. And it's literally gonna kill you. Okay? You gotta remember, we haven't even seen the second wave of this thing yet. Think about that. you know. But there was this meme going around that was saying, don't go outside until they open the golf courses and the country clubs and the tennis courts and the racquetball courts and the tennis salons. And I can't agree more. You first, motherfucker. Okay? You first vote. You go first. You know? We paid our debt to this country and the economy. Building the economy and keeping shit afloat and giving our lives to make sure that this economy, this country's economy, is afloat. Baby, we paid in full. Okay, and they not even giving us reparations for this shit. Stay the fuck home. Just in real life. Don't be there. Don't be their test dummy. Don't be their guinea pig. For real. Stay home. In real life. You know, I feel like reopening the country is gonna be deadly because other countries at this moment are experiencing second wave of cases. Of course, you know, we're not even gonna get on China. I don't even have the energy on how I don't believe that their numbers are accurate. I just don't believe it. I think that they're trying to save face because a lot of folks are really not trying to do business with China right now. But they're predicting that a second wave of cases are going to hit us as early as July or August, and there's some reports there are saying the fall. That's why I say football. Just don't even worry about it. I ain't just gonna cancel Christmas. Damn, do we have to cancel Christmas? I refuse. That's my favorite time of year, baby. I'm a December baby. I was born December 4th, and you know, the thought of all of our life as we know it this year, I don't think it's gonna look the way it usually do. I think I hate to say, because I feel like it sounds a little pessimistic to say that, you know, just look for 2021 for things to at least seem somewhat normal again, whatever that's gonna look like. You know, like what is the line between being a realist and being negative? I guess it depends on perspectives. I don't fucking know, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up high. I'm just not. I'm not gonna get my hopes up high. I'm gonna just go with the flow and take this shit day by day and see what's gonna happen day by day, because it feels like that's what the experts doing. I feel like I could respect it more if they would just say, we don't fucking know. We don't fucking know. Because all of this, it's just too much. It's just a roller coaster of emotions. Because one day, y'all think y'all know, the next day y'all don't know. It's just confusing. The reports are confusing. The news is confusing. At this moment, if you are not an expert, maybe if you are not Dr. Fauci, I'm not listening to you. You know, if you are not a scientist, I'm not listening to you. You know, if you are not a doctor, if you are not a nurse, honey, if you have never experienced Rona, survived Rona, I don't want to hear from you. Nope. Because these politicians, they're all about money. These church leaders, they're all about money. And unpopular opinion, but fuck this economy. Fuck the economy in real life. Now, I'm not stupid. I know and I understand fully how detrimental it could be for our economy to be closed for too long. Just how worse things could get. I get it. And I don't. It could get way worse than what we're experiencing now. And that's the truth. Food, you know, we could run out of food, etc., etc., you know. But I I just think however comma. There is a however comma. And I just think that stopping and starting the economy twice because you reopen too goddamn soon is a little more detrimental. And here's another thing, food for thought. If there is no people, then there's no goddamn economy. Okay? And if we not really truly out here bailing out the people that need it, instead of bailing out these fuck ass corporations, then what are we doing? Countries, you got Canada giving their people $2,000 a month for 4 months. You got countries giving taking care of more than half of their citizens' bills. Them stopping mortgages, stopping, this country don't care about us, y'all. They don't care about us. They don't care about the money. And I'm sorry, but as much as I miss making money, like right now, my health and my life, for me personally, not judging anybody for doing whatever you got to do to take care of yourself and take care of your family. But for me right now, my health and my life means more important to me than money. And I understand how frustrated people are right now because they don't have money. They got to feed their family. A lot of people were paid under the table. A lot of people didn't get the stimulus check. A lot, like Puerto Rico, people in Puerto Rico, the fact that y'all treat Puerto Rico the way y'all do is a goddamn shame. They are also Americans. Sorry, not so. They are also Americans. Okay? And the fact that you gave them your ass to kiss during the hurricane, and here you are again, giving them your ass to kiss. And we're supposed to be so fucking great. I'm sorry. Bitch, where? Granted, we aren't a lot of those countries where you can't, at this moment, I have the freedom to say whatever the fuck I feel about our government. I have the freedom to say what the fuck I feel about Chester Cheeto and the terror squad, however common. I know that other women in other countries don't have a voice. Other people aren't able to, I spoke about China. If I was in China right now, baby, they'd probably be beating my door down. So it don't escape me that there are certain liberties that I do get to enjoy. Or I don't even like to say freedoms because, let's be real, as a black woman in this country, I'm really that free. It's an illusion. Because I gotta fight every goddamn day. But even with that, I just think that this country, there's a way more that they could be doing, but we don't have leadership at all. This motherfucker can't be a leader, even if his fucking life depends on it, And it's also a shame that a lot of small businesses probably won't even survive this shutdown, let alone when the second wave fucking hit and we may or may not have to shut down again because we reopen too soon. They're not going to be able to survive that. And small businesses, sorry, but they are the backbone of our country. And I just think it's deadly to reopen so soon. It is. It really is, especially if you look at our numbers and you see that our numbers are not going down. That curve, what they say, they want to flatten the line, flatten the curve. Yep, all that shit going out the window now. I hate to put it like that, I really do. But it's the truth. It's the truth. Shit is real now. But shit could get a lot realer. And probably is, based on y'all behavior. especially because y'all at the beach. What the fuck? Y'all at the beach, still having house parties. You know, again, here's another unpopular opinion, but fuck FOMO. Fuck fear of missing out. What the fuck are you missing out? The world is closed, honey. Outside is closed. Just because your funky ass state is open, don't mean that. Moving on. Baby, moving on. Y'all really out here about to kill all of us because you are so entitled that you just have to party. You just have to have a haircut. Just have to go to the beach. Oh my God, I haven't been to the beach in forever. Child, you know, I just don't understand why the fuck y'all can't sit the fuck tight until we can contain Rona. You know, let me point your direction because we ain't got nothing but time. That I challenge you to, in this time, just do a little research on the Spanish flu. Just do a little research on the Spanish flu and exactly what happened, because I believe that, you know, history is my favorite subject, but I just believe that it's important to look to the past so you know what mistakes not to make again. And I hate to break it to y'all, but we're making the same mistake again. The Spanish flu happened a little over 100 years ago, and that thing lasted 18 months. And mostly the reason why it lasted 18 months is because a little thing called World War I was over, and they decided to reopen quickly and throw parades and things, and you know, shit spiked again. Second wave. And another fact about the Spanish flu is that it killed 50 to 100 million people. So, and yes, that was a flu. However, it was also a pandemic. And we are literally making the same mistakes all over again. And the funny part about it is we don't really, you know, in 1918, they didn't have nearly, if any, of the amenities that we have in 2020 to make staying home suck a little less. You got central air and heat in some people, you know. You got electricity, some people, I get it. But for the most part, indoor plumbing, Wi-Fi, you know, it's just, I just don't understand. I don't get it. You literally, could you imagine having to quarantine in 1918 versus in 2020? Anyway, just take some time to, I say just take some time to really just, you know, research that. You see what I'm talking about? Just take some time to research, and because we're repeating some shit. We're repeating it. One other thing. I'm about to get up out of here. This is the longest episode I think I've ever done. Ever. But I'm about to get up out of here. But I want to say this. When you are out in these stores, just be kind. It don't cost you shit. It costs you absolutely goddamn nothing to be kind and to just be kind. And I say that because it was an incident that occurred a couple of weeks ago when my boo Kendra, that's my friend, when we went to Walmart here. I live in Burbank, California, and we went to Walmart, and there was a guy there. We were on like the toothpaste aisle, and we had just gotten on the aisle, and we hear the guy. He told her in a perfectly foreign accent. He told the lady that was working to go back to the country she came from because she couldn't understand what English. She couldn't understand what he was saying. Again, in a perfectly foreign accent. So y'all, anybody who know me, you really know me, know that I said something. And there may or may not have been cuss words. I'll tell you exactly what I said. This is what I said to him. I said, sir, if you don't get your fucking toothpaste and go on about your fucking day, this lady is risking her life, and you got the nerve to also not be from here, to then tell her to go back where the fuck she came from. Get your fucking toothpaste and go on about your fucking day. For real. Just go. Just go. What the fuck is wrong with you? Who the fuck raised you? And then not only was I cussing him out, but at the same time, I was cussing him out. Kendra was cussing him out at the same time. He had the nerve to do this. To not be from this country. It's like you have the nerve to be xenophobic and to not be from here. I really can't. I just really can't. I just can't. And I was like, sir, like, you do realize somebody can say that shit to you, don't you? And how would you feel? Just be kind. Because he got cussed the fuck out that day. And he didn't cuss back, though. He got the fuck on him. He didn't say nothing back to us. Like, nothing. He just got the fuck on about his day. In real life. You know, just be kind. That was unnecessary. But I was upset, honey. I wanted to follow him through the store and finish cussing him, slam the fuck out. But I got my shit because Rona's real. And I didn't even really want to be on the same aisle with him, let alone had to cuss him out. Because, again, you know, she won't gonna do it. She won't gonna do it. She was at work, but I did it for her. Amen. And I would do it again. Let that be a lesson to you. If I see you out here in Burbank and you out here being xenophobic and or racist, I'm cussing you out each and every time. I'm cussing you out. Okay? No two ways around it. You can cuss, slam the fuck out. Last side note. My last side note is this. Did y'all hear that R. Kelly and Harvey Weinstein wanted to get released because of COVID-19, because coronavirus? Sirs, if y'all don't sit the fuck tight, okay? Just go and sit the fuck tight, big dog. You know, cause, you know, just go on the commissary. Go on the commissary and go get your little Snickers. Honey, you're not going anywhere for a while. Honey, nowhere but to the next state for your next try. So by all means, honey, just go get your Snickers and sit the fuck tight. Okay? Absolutely not. Who the fuck raised y'all? Y'all are convicted, allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly because I think only one of them has been convicted. So allegedly. But no, absolutely not. Y'all have allegedly been convicted of violent crime. Why the fuck would we, sir? Absolutely not. Go on, sit the fuck tight. You'll be okay. Okay? Just go on, take this time. You'll be okay. You'll be alright. Okay. Alright, so that is the end. And you know I like to leave with a shot. I call it shots for the road. But baby, we ain't going to whistle shots for the couch. Whatever. Anyway. And that's usually like a quote or a music lyric or, you know, something that's inspirational or just badass or something that I just fucking feel like saying. But this one is for all the artists out there. And I say that because for me, like I said, it took me 6 weeks, all 6 weeks to feel like good enough to even do this, to even turn on my microphone, to even put some goddamn makeup on, honey, to even comb my hair. Judge your mama again. But I felt in these past 6 weeks like my creativity be stifled. Like I wanted to even write a new set, as some of y'all might, may know I do stand-up comedy, and I wanted to write a whole new set. But again, baby, this thing has been so heavy on me for multiple reasons, for financial reasons, of course. But again, my family's in Virginia and my father is sick. I want to be there with my family, with my mom and my sister, but also my grandfather, who's in a nursing home battling coronavirus. He's doing well now. He's doing well. Thank God. God is good. Amen. But it just personally touched me. Like it got close. It's close to me. Rona is close. And so it took me a minute. It took me a minute to even get it together. But here I am, and it feels good to be back. And honey, I'm not gonna leave y'all again. I'm not, because I haven't done this since November. And baby, when I say it's hard to get back to this, it's hard. But anyway, so this quote is for all of my artists out there that may feel like, I think that we are low-key all empaths in some form, and we just feel everything. Because I know I feel all of this, honey. Let me tell you something. God for meditation and medication, aka weed. Amen. Anyway, unapologetically, cannabis and I burn sage and cannabis, absolutely. But anyway, this is a quote from Queen Toni Morrison. She's an author. The late great Toni Morrison. She just passed recently. And so this is a quote from her. Here we go. This is precisely the time when artists go to work. There is no time for despair, no time for self-pity, no need for silence, no room for fear. We speak, we write, we do language. That is how civilizations heal. And again, that's a quote from Toni Morrison, and that is our shots for the road. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it. If you want to reach me, honey, I can be reached at my website. You can reach me on my website at www.cocktailsandteapodcast.com. There you can reach me on Instagram, on YouTube. You can see some of my comedy videos on YouTube. I also have like some vlogs. I have one more vlog. I have a coronavirus vlog that me and Kendra I'm gonna post. But yeah, if you want to reach me, honey, I talk back. Okay, www.cocktailsandteapodcast.com. Thank you. And stay safe, baby. Stay safe. And stay home. Stay the fuck home, okay? All right.